Yeah. I'm actually going to call this little episode Coffee in Seattle. On Seattle Street. What I said was actually on Seattle Street right here on the Circle K right here. And yeah, you can see I'm not really sure how everything goes. Like, I'm not really sure of what is what in the scriptures. And he says they're gonna get colder at heart. Their hearts are gonna go cold. They're gonna be lovers of themselves. They're gonna be haters of Yah. I think he lets it happen to see what happens without when it's not practiced right. You get ruined. It's in the thesis. You get with governing with the holy scriptures. You're gonna get prosperity. Without it wrong, you're gonna get the opposite, and that's what we have. The opposite. Their minds have completely gone to themselves. It's man. It's almost like the Tower of Babel all over again. The times of Noah, where things are advanced. Like they started designing better buildings or better equipment or whatnot. Right here, they could design something. They design these things. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to do these things. Even a small house takes a lot. They got plenty of material. They don't. But why the drug? Why they kill themselves? It's like a mirror to them. It's like the outside of the inside of who they are. Because you find them in downtown only. They're like inside of who they are because it's the only place they provide resources for these homeless. Yeah. Well, their home is that. They're not gonna have that. Is their home. The tent is their home. They just why they destroy themselves. It's like a reflection of what they're feeding them. Homes are really destroyed. Homes don't really have the scriptures anymore. They really don't. So, no matter how awesome your logo is of your baseball team or your football helmet or the colors, all that's bedazzling everybody here. And even the music, they're pretty dang famous too, but we gotta design something. Bill Gates or something, design something for like this society, for them, for like, and have monitors. There's more jobs right there. Security though, or kitchen, with all the money, with all this structure, what it took to make one of these arenas, you can provide for all these people significantly for about 10 years, maybe 5 years, 10 years for sure. Significantly. All we really ask for is a cup of coffee in the morning, and I'm telling you, a donut. Something like that with eggs and all this. So much production that we do have here, abundance. There's no excuse for humanity to be against each other like this. And we call each other love, and we call it, all that is idolatry. There's where all the sports and everything, there's where I no longer follow sports and no longer care about any of these heroic figures where it's all nonsense and vain, and it loses its inspiration whenever it's not acted upon. How about that? Well, thank you. I gotta explain of what it is that's really going on, and there's an absence of. There's a big neglect, a battle between them two, battle between the good and evil, and the battle between Yah Father, Yahuwah, calling them out and having to let this play out. This whole morning, I just been return already, come back already, return. Like I'm. It's really just return. Or you know what? Like just to like not even feel this. We're all headed towards death. We take nothing with us. This cart stays, just like the cart that stayed over there in Portland. But I got my thesis updated, and that's all we can possibly do. From Seattle Boulevard. Man, may you repent. May someone see this one day. May the Father, thank you for clicking again, and We must do better. Even a little bit, if people just did a little bit. If they focused on the problem, they're so greedy with everything. Don't be greedy, Seattle. Super stingy Seattle.